I want to do something a little different. I recorded 4.5 hours of video. 4.5 hours. Obviously, there's going to be some stuff to critique in there. So, I decided I'm going to critique my gameplay. Okay, so right there you can see like all of that like glider stuff that used to be like a huge meta thing. That's not really a thing you need to worry about doing anymore. Just drop. If you're close, you're close. If you're not, you're not. You don't need to spam glider like this. I just still do it because that used to be like a big thing back in the day. Now, if I remember, I was trying to go for this chest up here, but because I was doing all that glider nonsense, I ended up getting way too low and I couldn't get that chest. So I ended up going down here. So now I've got like a really scuffed drop early game. I go for the chest. I do that just because I'm trying to get challenges done. Right? My early game is scuffed, right? Like yeah, this is Grim Gate. You're gonna have a scuffed early game, but this, like a lot of this is just preventable if I would just land better, right? It's quite simple. So now I'm trying to get this chest. I got a shotgun. That's excellent. But now I'm just hiding. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I really shouldn't have. Now everyone's gonna know where I am, and I don't have a lot of shotgun shells, and this shotgun just runs out of shells like crazy. Anyway, I'm just camping this stairs. I run out. No reason for any of that. Whiff. Okay. And then that fight is just lost just because I had bad aim. But that fight was very preventable. Right? So I get the shocks. I know there's obviously people around. But notice where I am. I'm out in the middle of the open. If I would have just stayed on those stairs, like I grabbed the shocks because I know I want the shocks instead of the wings, but then I would have gone back and hidden those stairs and waited for everyone else to fight and then come out of the woodworks, then I wouldn't have to fight this guy who rocks up, right? And I think he's above me, which is why I was looking up there. But also right here, right? So I'm in an okay spot, right? But I know I'm about to get rocked. What I should do is I should try to, let's see, I should try to get behind this pillar that's right here. This pillar here. Instead of hiding behind this wall, I should get behind this pillar so that there's two walls that he's got to travel through, right? Not just one, and it's like super thin. Or, alternatively, I hear that he has the Frenzy Auto Shotgun. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. But you can hear. You hear that. You hear him pull out the Frenzy Auto Shotgun. That right there tells me that this fight right here, I'm not going to win that. Doesn't matter if it's a gray or if it's a gold Frenzy Auto. I'm going to lose this with a green Gatekeeper, right? So just Shockwave away. You're not winning that. You're gonna take some damage, but that's completely unavoidable in this situation. Now this is my second game. Anyway, I got a really good drop on this chest. And like I just said, I have a really good drop on this chest. So I'm going for it. No one's contesting it. I still think that that's complete crap that that bullet doesn't land. Look at this. So that one doesn't land. Lands 126. Full pellets to the like groin. No damage. Whatever, right? Probably not a good way,
Okay,
good
we all
use.
saw those pellets.
Probably not a good use of the shotgun shells, but that's whatever. Okay, now in this situation, what I want to do is I just want to camp up here. Like if I had a DMR or something, a DMR or a sniper, I would just sit up here and I would camp. But that is not the play with this loadout. With this loadout, you need to just drop down. You need to look for early game, just easy cleanup kills, right? So look to get these slurp barrels. It's not a bad idea, getting your health up, but I see that visualized footstep. But I see the visualized footstep here, right? When I see this, I should stop breaking the slurp barrel. I should go hide behind that doorway back there, right? And look for shots. I should not continue to break the slurp barrel. Now, I'm pretty sure my mentality is like, oh, he's like running up the stairs, so I should be fine to break this, but no. Don't even risk, right? Because this is going to give you like, what, 10 health? 10 health versus letting your opponent get like 60, 70 damage, opening tags on you easily because you're standing out in the open. Not worth. And this is a terrible, like this vase is just terrible. I should run back, hide behind the doorway. That's going to be a better place to hide. And I hear he has the Frenzy Auto Shotgun. And as we talked about the last game, you're always going to lose Frenzy Auto Shotgun versus Gatekeeper barrel stuffing, right?
Guy's got a Frenzy Auto.
Yep. And yet I stay. Idiot. And then I hit one shot, but then I whiffed two. Like, it was safe to go to that barrel, right? It ended up being safe. But I should not have sat on those stairs. Like, I even acknowledged this guy has a Frenzy Auto. He has a better barrel stuffing shotgun. So I should not have challenged this guy at all. Okay, so what's the takeaway from these clips? These two clips are showing don't challenge the Frenzy Auto shotgun at barrel stuffing range. Just don't do it. It doesn't matter what rarity that shotgun is, you're gonna die to it. Now, if you are gonna challenge a Frenzy Auto shotgun at super duper close range though, you're gonna need opening tags. You need to have much higher health than the opponent before getting into that fight. Because otherwise, you can end up like Vega over here. Alright, so I've got a decent drop. I think I was gonna go for the chest, but my drop was too low. So I ended up just dropping on the shotgun. Dropping on a shotgun's not a bad idea. Now right there, there's my first mistake. This guy, he's just emoting, and I get greedy, I go for the kill. The Gatekeeper shotgun only has 3 shots, and you only get 4 reserved, right? So that's 7 total shots. You're gonna need more than 7 shots to kill a couple people. So, if there's just a guy standing there, emoting, very beginning of the game, like you drop it, don't kill him. Someone else is gonna get the kill, sure. Don't bother, right? The number of kills you have at the end of the game doesn't matter. All that really matters is winning the game. So don't kill the guy who has literally nothing, because all I get out of this is like 30 gold. And I don't even pick up the gold. And same there. I just killed 2 guys, right? It took 2 for the first guy and then 3 for the second guy. So that's 5 shots down. I only have 2 shots left in my Gatekeeper. There was no reason for me to kill that guy. Now, obviously, the second guy, I didn't know he had nothing. I genuinely did think he had something, but no, it just wasn't worth it killing that guy. Either of those two. Now, I see that this guy has the chains, and my dumbass sits here and he rushes. Now, I do get the kill, but I only have 1 shot in my Gatekeeper, which means if I want to win the fight, with the second guy in there, I need to run up and I need to grab those chains of Hades. This is a terrible situation to be in, and it was completely avoidable, right? Just don't shoot the guys who have literally nothing. And now I just get all of my health gone, right? I'm on 38 HP. I want to jump down so that he can't get a shot on me. I have no ammo, right? I want to grab these bandages, because I'm on 38 health. That's going to be at least something that I can do but then I also want to get behind cover and I need to find another gun, or I need to find like just a butt ton of shotgun ammo. And I don't grab the bandages. But I do grab these shocks. Get some fruit.
No, I have no ammo. Practically speaking, this gun is useless.
Looking for a gun. Something. Find a med kit, that's a godsend. But still no gun. Try shocking out. Now I'm in the middle of the open. So I pop a shield bubble just so I can have some sort of protection. But this is a terrible spot to be in, right? Now, you could say that like that first shockwave really screwed me over. But what I should have done instead of just shocking again immediately is I should have assessed the situation, right? I should have just chilled in here because, like, there's no one in there, right? I can just chill for a second and find a better place to shock. Maybe go out the door, right? I could have just jumped behind this corner and then maybe run out this door and then shockwaved rather than immediately shocking and getting nowhere, right? Because I was so close to getting up on that hill and then getting away successfully. But anyway, I do make a decent play here. I throw down the shield bubble, pop a med, and I'm back where I started the game, except now I just have whites and one shield bubble. Go back in here. First SMG. If I have something, down the shield bubble, to that guy, and then I decide to challenge him. I don't keep running. I decide to challenge the guy with the shotgun. That goes exactly as good as you expect. Now, that was just a really scuffed early game, right? You can't get mad at yourself for having games like that, especially at Grimgate and other POIs that are just really populated like this. At the start of next season, this is how all of the new POIs are going to be. They're going to be packed with people. Like 30% of the lobby is going to land there every single game. At the very beginning of the first season, maybe land at the new places like once or twice just so you can get kind of a feel for them. And then in subsequent games, I would recommend landing near the new POIs because there's going to be new POIs. Land near the new POIs in a familiar location. Like let's say somewhere is going to replace Grimgate this season. I would land at Pleasant Plaza and then rotate into the new place and discover the POI that way rather than have this super difficult early game and not be able to experience the new POI other than just Tilted Towers 2.0.
In that situation, it is just a matter of early game. I got really crappy draw. I had really crappy guns.
Dropping in, and we're dropping in on nothing again.
Look at this shit.
Not great. With this pistol, I decided to go for it. Not the worst, not the best, best. I got a pistol and an AR. Okay. This guy has nothing, so I decide not to shoot him, learning from my mistakes. Right, but then I decide to rush. I'm on 100 health with 50 overshield, right? Any shotgun, any SMG is gonna obliterate me. So I decide to push. Guy has a shotgun and an AR, right? So what should I do in this situation? Well, don't engage. You don't know what the other guy has. You have okay weapons for killing like one really bad player with like an SMG at farther ranges, but like against a shotgun against an SMG really close up, you're toast. Yeah, I should not have pushed that guy. Like I can hear he has a burst SMG, right? That should tell me right there, don't push him. All you have is a green pistol and a green AR, right? Don't push that. I do anyway. Because I think he's weak to them in the fight, even though I know that guy had nothing.
Should've just popped the big.
Yeah, see, I should have just popped the big. Now this game, I decided to land Pleasant instead of Grimgate because I was just tired of constantly dying off spawn at Grim. I decided to land Pleasant and then quickly rotate into Grim on this game so that I can get there in time before someone kills the boss. And I won't have like a super hectic early game and I'll actually be able to like think straight. I'm smart here to not just constantly use the dashes, because I know those are going to be super useful in a fight if I get into them, or for running away. Or actually, yeah, I try to get this guy, because I think, well, turns out no. But so that guy gets away. Hit this guy, the wings, spread him. Get some okay damage, but he gets away. Shot on that guy. Fun fact about the hammer pump is it has the most range out of any shotgun right now. Gatekeeper's obviously going to do more DPS just because it shoots faster, but tagging someone for 23 like that with the pump, it's not a bad idea. Might as well go for it, right? Some extra damage doesn't hurt. Shockwave up. Get tagged a little bit. That's whatever. Right here, I just want to reload while I wait for a guy to make some kind. And I'm just looking for an opportunity. See one, I whiff every shot because I'm an amazing player. And these guys are way too far for me to be spraying with the SMG, right? The Harbinger SMG, unless you got a scope on it, that's not a good range for it. All of these shots, super unnecessary. They're just draining my ammo. Ignore the wolves because I fight them right now. If I had to come over here, hopes to get ammo. Sniping. Or whatever, right? This guy gets sniped. So genius that I am. Here. So now I'm just looking for this guy, right? I'm just trying to find where he is. And I decide to run out in the open. Now the reason I did that was because I was trying to get Cerberus, right? I had to get the kill for the challenge, right? This is a dumb play, so
No.
obviously. And at this point, like I really don't care if this guy kills me, so I just play really stupid because this guy just ruined the whole point of what this game was for. But even still, I shouldn't have just run out in the open like that. I should have just chilled, right? Wait for the guy to come to me. Maybe get into a better position to hide, right? Like all in here, right? I could have sat on those stairs. Well, I don't know where the guy is yet. So here, right? I should have just gone to my right. I go sit on the stairs and wait for him to come to me, right? But instead, I go right out in the open, right?
No.
And then I barely hide behind this stuff. He can just hide behind that pillar. He can just jump off to the side while I'm standing out in the open with my swapping guns. Like, this is just a terrible position. Great play on that guy's part. Terrible play on my part. Alright, so that's some critique of my Fortnite gameplay. I hope you enjoyed. This is going to be part one of a series, so I'm going to play some more games, definitely die a few more times, and help you guys to understand where maybe you are having issues with your gameplay. You guys get to understand exactly how I suck. But I feel like these kinds of critique videos where people sit there and go over their gameplay and try to understand what went wrong, that can really help you to improve as a player, and it can also help seeing other people do that. So you might listen to me critique my gameplay, and then in the middle of your gameplay, you make a dumb play, but you can fix it in the moment. You don't have to sit back and watch it all happen and then sit there after you die and be like, oh shoot, that was really dumb. You can catch yourself in the moment if you're used to critiquing yourself. So hopefully this video is both entertaining and helpful. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, all that stuff, and I'll catch you later. Thank you guys.